Today on iTnews we talked to Nick Holdsworth, Executive General Manager of Service Support at the Commonwealth Bank, about how the bank is using cloud computing to change the game for IT.
We're taking a really hard look at cloud computing and the business model that cloud drives being the thing that we're attracted to. To date, we've made some really great progress. So, from a technology point of view, we have a couple of proof of concepts that we've stood up. So we have some infrastructure running both here and in other parts of the world. We're at a point where we're, from an infrastructure perspective, ready to start looking at how we scale that out and how we might choose some partners to scale that out with. The place that we'll start from a scale-out perspective is with pre-production, and that's more likely to be, onshore and within our own data centres until we make more progress around, some of the security and compliance issues that we clearly need to continue to mature. We'll buy everything from infrastructure as a service, where we just want platforms that we can consume on a somewhat on-demand basis, and we'll add our own software and services to that to provide to our customers. But where we can buy services further up the stack, if you like, so where we can buy platform or software as a service, then we'll be looking for those opportunities as well. We have set up some standard environments that we can load onto those environments in real time. So if you think about the Apple kind of App Store type scenario, then we have some platforms that we can pick up out of our App Store or our cloud store, and we can load onto infrastructure that's running in the cloud. That cloud either being on our premises or someone else's premises. And we can run applications or workloads on those. At the end of the day, it's primarily it's about customer service. So we live in a world that is expecting things to change and happen a lot faster. And today, if the business comes to me and says, "Hey, look, we're looking at standing up a new application, or we'd like to do some experimentation around a new service or a new application we'd like to provide to our customers," we often have to go through quite a long exercise to get that up and running. So we'd have to do some design work, we'd have to procure some equipment, we might have to put that equipment into a data centre and get it cabled up. We'd have to do the testing around that, and there might be some network components that are required. Whereas if we can say to that person, "Hey, we can have that available for you in an hour, and you can test as much as you like at whatever scale you want, and then we can just shut that down and you don't need to pay for it anymore," then clearly that creates a lot more flexibility. And ultimately, what you'd want to do is have a dedicated scale that you can optimise use of, and then actually burst out of that for peaks. So you're really trying to graph, I guess, the point at which you have a pretty steady utilisation as high as possible, and then how do you burst out of that into other environments where you may be paying a high unit cost, but